Good morning, Princess, and welcome back, Patriots of the Court. We are here for day 2 at Six Flags over Georgia. I did rope drop. I'm here technically before park opening using the, what it said, Platinum Pass. No, it said Diamond Pass and Member line. Since I have a membership from way back, that's what I chose. They didn't seem to mind. So I'm headed to the back of the park. There's 3 roller coasters that I have left to do. Then after that, there's a few more attractions, probably get some lunch, maybe at the food festival. That'd be super fun. And I promise today, I will not be as salty as yesterday, because now that I understand the ethos of Six Flags, I can accept it. Twisted Cyclone is testing and getting ready for opening. It's about a half hour. I guess it's maybe about 10:40. Park opens at 11. This is rope drop at Six Flags over Georgia. Yeah, the imaginary rope is right about there. So we are all waited, penned up, queued here until 11 o'clock, and then the rush of about, I don't know, 12 people. For early ride time, early magical hours, Twisted Cyclone and Georgia Scorcher are open, so there you go. The masses are set free. All right. Yeah, of course, we had to do it. Welcome to the Ghost Park, Six Flags over Georgia. Okay, this is rope drop, and I have passed everybody because I tend to walk quickly, so here you go. It's just like a cruise ship. Ruh-roh, someone didn't get the memo. This is where having park knowledge helps. I came this way because it looked shorter on the map, and it's a nice walk. It's very shady and everything like that, but I was talking to the security officer back there, and he was saying that everybody seems to congregate on the other side over by where Scorcher and Flight School is, so who knows, there might be a giant herd heading from there, and well, I missed out, but it's a lovely walk. And weirdly, this is still on the park map. Here we are, Superman Ultimate Flight. It looks like a B&M flying coaster. Looks like she's open, or he is open, sorry. Well, you know what? We don't judge, but we do. That was a great ride. It had the vest restraint, so it was very comfortable, very smooth throughout the entire course. Nice, graceful transitions. The theming is minimal, but okay, it kind of works. I mean, if Superman is flying through a desert or something, I get it. Because of all those factors, the enjoyment factor, yeah, I think this is my favorite in the park now. I could have gone over and over again. There was literally nobody in the station, and for me it was a walk-on. I think I might have been the first rider, might have been the only one on the train too, so that worked out very well. Awesome. Okay, well, I'm gonna head over to, I don't remember what they are, the green one and the white one, so those two. Hurricane Harbor, their water park, not open today, although let me tell you, today is a day for it. It is hot and cloudless, but it feels different than Orlando. All right, got it. This is Great American Scream Machine, and the one over there where I'm headed, that is Blue Hawk. All right, that's what we're doing first. This is wood, so if I get sick, this will be the end of me. And it doesn't look like she's open yet. Yeah, see those flat rides? I have ridden both those models at some point, and I get it why they come here and just do the roller coasters. And the midways are still empty. Wow, this is pretty incredible. In Orlando, no, this would be jam-packed right after rope drop. Okay, here we are, Blue Hawk. So I'm gonna say something. The theming here it's light, but at least there is some. I mean, that's a pretty nice station. And the Great American Scream Machine over there got a pretty nice station too. Better than, what is it, Pantheon at Busch Gardens? Haven't been there yet. We'll get there very soon. And some other places. So maybe this is one of the theme park, Six Flags theme parks, like Fiesta. And that was Blue Hawk. The spiel talks about the all-new Blue Hawk with all-new trains, 2 all-new trains with the vest restraints. Those do make it comfortable, but it is pretty shaky. I kind of have a mild headache. So that's a one and done for me. I got the front row, fully experienced it, and okay. I mean, it's weird. On these rides, parts are good and others just aren't. I think it is the transitions are a little, I don't know, wonky. They jostle you around too much. And something newer coasters have managed to solve because of, well, basically software. Yay me. Haven't seen the Star Flyer running today, and they are not even testing, it seems. I don't remember yesterday. I never made it back this far in the park. I also just noticed that the app is not showing wait times at all. Not even like 0 minutes or whatever. Just the little bubble with the wait time. It's not even there. So it's understandable because of that. Anyway, all right, the Great American Scream Machine. Oh boy, I have kind of been saving this one for last because it might be the last ride here at Six Flags. I don't really know much about these. I don't know if this has had any retracking or anything. I know people have talked about it, but I don't remember what they said. So that's kind of on me. And another 50th? Really? Okay, it is open. That's the exit. The entrance is this rather unassuming path right here. Got it. It's Great American Scream Machine that is celebrating 50 years right now, which means I'm about to ride a roller coaster that I am older than. Wait, that would be like almost every roller coaster. I don't know why I said that. I was thinking in reverse. Remember, I told you yesterday, things like dates and numbers, I'm not good at. That's my ride on Great American Scream Machine. Not a totally uncomfortable ride. It is wooden, and I guess it has that classic feel to that. Although, yes, Hurler over at Carowinds was worse because the motion was had a greater range. This was just like vibrating a lot, which is, I guess, the thing about wooden roller coasters. So I understand why people don't want this to be like converted or retracked or anything like that with any of the newer track technologies, because it still has that very classic feel, and I do appreciate that. But got my first row ride in, and that's a one and done for me. I don't find these comfortable at all. Great American Scream Machine, you were very satisfying in your own way, like me. That means with Blue Hawk and Great American Scream Machine, I have ridden all 11 roller coasters here at Six Flags Over Georgia. I will repeat, kudos, major props, +1, +10 to Six Flags Over Georgia for having every roller coaster open. I very much appreciate that for this trip, which means it is now time for other things, principally food. I have not looked into a Six Flags famous snack. I don't think there are any, but I have heard of a couple places here, like barbecue and stuff. That's what we're gonna try and find. There's a Great American Scream Machine. Whee! It is 10 to noon, and we are right here, so let's take a ride on Justice League Battle for Metropolis, or actually it would be Metropolis? Yes, come on, you gotta fix spelling. This is just stupid. Really, Six Flags? This? Really? Okay, yeah, this is better. Seriously, Justice League, if you need to save us from anything, how do they know? Well, okay, I guess sad people to the right. Sadly, I did not save Metropolis, so it fell to Lex Luthor, which I think I could be friends with. Anyway, now it is time for lunch. Actually, that's the last dark ride here. Well, last, that sounds so bad. Okay, that's the other dark ride here in the park. I do want to ride the Monster Mansion again. That is super cool. By the way, the AC in here is kicking. Absolutely. Unlike Carousel of Progress. Disney found it. We are headed to Daddy O's Barbecue with a stop at the Country Kitchen Lemonade stand. That sounds so good. It reminds me of the youth fair, which we talked about in a video a while ago. If anybody names the video, I will notice. This is what I was looking for on the menu, Miner's Cookhouse, but it looks like it is just hamburger or cheeseburger and maybe like chicken fingers and stuff. So yes, Daddy O's it is. They did have a pulled pork sandwich there, but it looks like a secondary offering, so we're gonna continue on to Daddy O's. But I do want to appreciate like the theming of this area right here. It's pretty good, and what we're heading into right there, I can barely see the screen. That's actually kind of nice. It's kind of like Knott's. It doesn't have that authenticity of an actual California mining town, of course, but it's pretty darn good. I hope I'm going the right way because I'm really thirsty. Country Cousins Lemonade. It's just Minute Maid lemonade here, which I'm sure I can get over at Daddy O's. But I was told by the very friendly crew member, I'm actually not sure, I'll have to ask about that there is fresh squeezed lemonade with flavor shots over by Georgia Scorcher. That'll give you a reason to head back over there. Another hill. This is steep. Wow. You know what? Actually, hold on. I haven't seen many ECVs. Menu descriptions also as wonky as the ride times and everything like that. So I came over here to Daddy-O's. Pretty much the same menu over at the minor shop. So there's supposed to be a lemonade stand around here. Maybe I should ask because I don't really see it. And oh, I'm not at Georgia Scorcher yet. Here at the Totally Toasted Pretzels, where you'll find the hand-squeezed lemonade with flavors and strawberry, it is right now. However, they don't have any ice. So no lemonade right now. That's fine. All right, I'm hungry, so back to Daddy-O's. I have about 3 hours still here in the park, so that's lunch, and the only attraction that I really want to do before I leave is the train and Monster Mansion one more time. So I think I'm gonna have plenty of time. Things are working out pretty good. Now I'm thinking like maybe I should have done things in reverse, like come here first yesterday for opening like this, then gone to a fun spot, but oh well, you know, live and learn. All right, fortunately I am close. I have to walk clear across the park again for Daddy-O's, which is right there. Daddy-O's barbecue chicken and pulled pork. From Daddy-O's, this is a pulled pork sandwich with a side of cornbread, and the cornbread is the side, so it's not like a side and cornbread like it was at Knott's, and a Powerade. With my pass holder discount, this was 19 and change, and now I'm missing my Cedar Fair meal plan. I have not been nagged to get a dining plan. I think that's because Six Flags doesn't do all-season dining anymore. The pulled pork sandwich from Daddy-O's here at Six Flags over Georgia was perfectly serviceable. Yeah, there's really nothing special about it. It was good, but nothing you probably couldn't find in a lot of other places. I'm sure they purchased the pulled pork from a supplier and all that kind of stuff. So they're not known for their food. I will give them that. So I wasn't really expecting anything totally amazing. But yeah, that's what you're gonna get. It's a typical theme park fare for a barbecue sandwich. And Powerade is Powerade, of course. So there you go. $20 for all that feels a little bit pricey. Yeah, well, we know who's responsible for that, don't we? I'm gonna go and ride Monster Mansion again, and then find the train. I gotta find the train. So we are doing great. Here at Viva La Fiesta, they have tequila and margaritas. Oh boy, there's a tapas booth over here, but we are getting a postre. The Monster Mansion. Oh, and ooh, almost no line. Well, I mean, there's that line, but this was full yesterday. That is such a great fun ride. Wow. Okay, Selim, this is what you need to do. Pick a couple of parks where you can justify price increases and experience increases and do it there. Like this might be one of them. It's a pretty balanced park. It's a great location. It's very like in the woods and everything. It's got a very balanced ride collection. The theming is better than I expected. So here you could do what you want or make your vision come true. As an example, maybe here and Fiesta, Texas, but leave the other parks alone. The ones that are just like amusement park pluses, yeah, those have to stay what they are for now, and do your experiments here where you can actually like justify it. Oh, by the way, the sinks are really good. The hand wash stations, yes, they are better than expected. I know I hate to say that, but I did come here with certain expectations. Our next experience, hopefully, will be the train. I think this is the train station. It is on the map, and I see the tracks, but there is no marquee or anything. Well, hold on, there's a sign. Let's go check that. Yes, this is the train station. Perfect spot for, yeah, seeing Twisted Cyclone, but temporarily delayed. Oh, where's the track? Wait, hold on. Uh-oh. See, I just want to show you, if I did, I'm on theme. Pro tip, even the wait time boards are misleading because definitely not delayed. All right, there he goes. Woo-hoo. Actually, this is what I mean. This kind of in and out layout where the train is sort of amongst all of this is what Air Force One is missing, that Iron Gwazi has in spades. And this too, somewhat, but this is a much shorter ride. Here we are. This is pretty nice. It's kind of like right in between the Walt Disney World and Disneyland Railroad and the Calico train at Knott's. Yeah, it's has an authentic feel, but modern touches.
say that I appreciate everybody coming on board. If it weren't for you, I'd surely be taking up space out in that old scrapyard with some of my family members that have come and gone over the years. The Dahlonega mine train has been here since the beginning, named after the Dahlonega, Georgia gold rush of 1828. When the park opened in 1967, some people say the most popular ride had to be the Log Jamboree. I would say the most popular ride had to be the Six Flags Railroad, but I digress.
Great ride on Six Flags Railroad here at Six Flags over Georgia. What I really like is the narrator did like a history of the park, talked about all the rides and what was there before and when they started and what had to be replaced. I'm gonna find another dessert because, yes, if you're wondering, no, the postre booth, they had a couple things, but what I would have ordered, the fried cheesecake, they also had it Daddy-O, so maybe it wasn't that special. That's the only reason I didn't get it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know, but let me look around for a snack. There's gotta be a Six Flags snack. As my quest for a snack continues, I figured, you know what, we should talk about something because I kind of forgot about this yesterday. All right, well, we are on the verge of another Joe Biden crisis. I know, there's so many I've kind of lost count. Well, this is what's going to happen at the border, or has happened probably by the time you see this. And, well, of course, Florida, taking the lead, has mandated E-Verify for all employment. Okay, that's great. However, I'm going to say something that I think is going to shock longtime members of the court. I oppose E-Verify. I know, but let me explain. Here's the thing. The reason that I oppose it is because we shouldn't have to do it at all, right? The borders should be secure enough to the point that potential employers should not have to worry about the immigration status of applicants or anything like that. They should just have a reasonable expectation that the federal government is doing its job, and whoever is applying for the job is a citizen. And if a handful, a teeny weeny little itsy bitsy number manage to sneak through, fine, whatever. But this is where we are now. A completely unnecessary program for a completely unnecessary crisis. So that's it. I oppose E-Verify because we shouldn't have to, because it's not our responsibility to do what is actually constitutionally charged to the federal government. All right, the return of the king. Yeah, we got Charles, whatever, the real king. All right, here it is. Yeah, an Otis Spunkmeyer chocolate chip cookie. Because, remember, a couple weeks ago at Charlotte Airport, I wanted a chocolate chip cookie, but couldn't find one. So, I'm finally having my chocolate chip cookie. And we might as well eat and shop. I went back to try and get the strawberry hand-squeezed lemonade, but alas, no hand-squeezed lemonade. All right, so I guess Powerade will have to do. I need help, by the way. I do have a very strange addiction. Maybe we'll talk about it more. I just can't stop, so I'm gonna go feed it. I know, but it's so cheap here. I just can't pass it up. And then we're leaving. I have to get myself out of here. I just missed the band. Oh boy. Behold my merch haul. I can't show you. It's embarrassing. Anyway, it is cooling down. There was rain forecast this afternoon. Maybe that's what is rolling in. So I'm gonna say perfect timing. I'm headed to the exit of the park. I am leaving earlier than I have to because I thought, I'm risking waiting around at the airport, but I don't really want to feel like I'm rushing to get there or that I'm going to be late. And I have, completed everything that I plan to do here. So I think let's just take it easy for the rest of the afternoon. I'm all set up. I have my big seat up front. And I'll be home actually early. They are not busy. Looks like Twisted Cyclone was dispatched with empty seats, 2 rows of empty seats. Wow. Yep, an empty station. It is a station wait. It doesn't really excuse the poor operations yesterday, but what it does tell me is I did not need to worry about it. So I worried unnecessarily. So I brought that on myself. I'm very well aware of that. Well, here we are at the Six Flags Promenade. That's what they call it, not Main Street, which means we are done. Yes, well, I just said we are off to the airport, which is where we are headed. And I already put the gasoline, whatever, that liquid that makes these old-time cars go. I kind of forgot what that whole process was. Anyway, it is still a fantastic day here at Six Flags over Georgia. I look forward to coming back. Don't know when that's going to be. I finished the park. There is something coming up, so maybe we'll consider that on a road trip or something. That's where you would come here, on a road trip. But I skipped a few things, some flat rides. I did not ride the antique cars because it says minimum 2, and well, I'm by myself, so that was very sad. But you know what? If that's what I gave up, I am totally okay with everything. All 11 roller coasters, the 2 dark rides, which means that, well, if I had to skip some antique cars, I'll just go and ride Tomorrowland Speedway, and that is why I'm so very thankful for my problems. Well, we made it through the TSA line, 15 minutes for pre-check, and that's only because of poor line management, and they created a shortcut 2 parties ahead of me, so I think I skipped 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 switchbacks. Either way, they have new machines here that are actually slower than the old ones. And this is the government they want to run healthcare.